Ye are the salt of the earth. If the salt has lost his savour, where shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and be trodden under foot of men. Matthew 5, verse 13. You're like salt for the earth. It's often been suggested that Jesus compared his church to salt because salt is a preservative and adds flavor and palatability to food. While this interpretation of Jesus' figure of speech is apt, another dimension of our Lord's meaning is suggested in a commentary found in the Thoughts from the Mount of Blessing. And it reads like this: Salt must be mingled with substance which it is added. It must penetrate and infuse in order to preserve. So it is through personal contact and association that men are reached by the saving power of the gospel. They are not saved in masses, but as individuals. Personal influence is a power. We must come close to those whom we desire to benefit. In a European country, a group of Catholic priests tried the experiment of accepting jobs at common labor so they could work alongside people day to day and thus exert religious influence upon them. Several years ago, a family of missionaries on an American Indian reservation lived in a primitive hogan for many months in order to establish a close personal contact with the people on the reservation. Some years ago, a group of adherents to religious denomination sold their homes and moved to a community where their faith was not well known. They bought homes and accepted employment in the community in order that they might communicate their faith. If Christians are to be salt for all mankind, they must break down the walls of isolation between themselves and their neighbors and communicate their faith by personal witness. They must be where their neighbors are. But what if, after they have done this, the salt loses its taste? Suppose so-called Christians mix freely with their fellow man, but radiate no love and exhibit no faith. They have muted their witness. Be where you are needed, and also be what is needed. That's what it means to be the salt of the earth. And as always, think on these things.